2 o'clock in the morning.
You can't tell me that it didn't plan it. You cannot tell me.
24/7. This has been trying to protect us.
Hardwired, so noble.
Into the house. Not only carbon dioxide, but also fire and smoke. And this has been protecting us 24/7.
I actually don't think it's ever gone off, but okay, I'm going with it.
It's never gone off.
It's like a silent
Even
sentinel.
when Erin cooks, it's never gone off. And then at 2 o'clock this morning, it decided it was done.
It was finished, and it set off a horrible shrill beep every 30 seconds. We know, because we counted.
And I got a chair, and I figured out it had been painted in place.
That was great.
And I stuffed it with tissue paper. Don't do that, by the way. It's there, but I did really well.
Desperation makes
I cut the
sad
decibels
thing.
down like half, and then finally got it free and turned it, and then took it off, and then the battery, checked the battery. Battery's okay. The unit's dead after 10 years. That's the way it works.
I had no idea. It just counts down. It goes, okay, I'm done. I'm finished. It's dead. It like basically signs its own death warrant. I mean, that's
pretty
impressive.
much. No, but it takes us with it. So,
That was the best part for sure.
kid detectors, good job.
Thanks for that.
You think you could program it so it goes off at like
No.
5 o'clock in the afternoon?
2 a.m. You're going to make sure we're all paying attention.
All right. So anyway, let's go to the video. What have they sent us this time?
Okay, this is M&Ms. They sent us another round of their new flavors. You may remember back in winter we tried out jalapeno, toffee, and coconut. Todd even likes peppers, and the jalapeno was wrong in every way. Now this time we have white pumpkin pie.
I got that.
White, and why in summer, I'm not sure. Hazelnut spread, which tells me they just didn't want to pay the licensing rights to Nutella.
Mm-hmm.
And now here's the one that really confuses me. The whole point of M&Ms is it melts in your mouth, not in your hands, right? There's a candy shell that coats the chocolate so it won't melt. So now what we have is
something that melts, then doesn't melt, and then melts in your mouth.
It's a chocolate bar, an exposed chocolate bar with the M&Ms embedded inside.
And
it's,
each little thing, it has that. Okay, so let's...
And then it's mint flavor, which is like, okay, we're just throwing everything together.
What's up with mint? Don't.
All right, let's get started. Now, this is white pumpkin pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Taste the nutmeg.
Tastes like a pumpkin pie.
I don't see anything extra white about it, but...
Why in the middle of summer? What's up? This is a fall color taste.
It's good, though.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're doing it's an advanced thing for us for that. I don't know.
All right. What's this next
Hazelnut
one?
spread.
Hazelnut spread. All right.
Soft inside, you crunch into it faster.
It's softer. Chocolate.
It tastes like their peanut butter ones. Light. Slighter, more chocolate, and
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It seems,
All right,
Now the chocolate bar, which still to me holds absolutely no logic.
Right, so you have, I don't know what color one, and I have, you can say, I have a blue one. Mint again. What's up with mint?
I don't really taste any mint, but it's bitter. Unless they think that's the mint, is that they made it bitter.
Okay, so mint is being used like sea salt right now. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get some water.
Mint is being used like sea salt right now. Sea salt is on everything. Soon the ocean will be pure fresh water we can all drink and the whales will die. Just a thought.
What?
Next time go to the Great Salt Lake. We have plenty of salt. There are no whales. Protect the environment.
It's considered a gourmet thing to have the Great Salt Lake salt.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so here's a question. This is what our child will do. She'll take a bag. This is half full. First of all, I'd eat the whole bag. Would you eat the whole bag?
I'd eat the whole bag, and it says sharing size, and I'm like, with who?
Yeah.
My other personalities? Fine, but that's about it.
Schizoid. She will actually roll it up like this and tuck it away and then say, may I have a treat after reading or doing something? We say,
and then she goes and has 8 more and folds it back up again. I'm like, who are you?
She actually has 4. She doesn't have 8.
I don't even know it. I've never met a child who does that ever. I've met children I've had to sit on to take the candy out of their grasping little fingers. But
so here's a lesson. It started off with chips, doing the ketchup chips and then the pickle chips and all that stuff. And then Oreos got involved right away. That now M&Ms.
Oh, the white pumpkin pie is actually really good. Odd time of year, but it's tasty. Hazelnut one is, I don't get, no, there's nothing. And then the mint one is actually almost offensive.
Because it's mint.
Well, it's weird. It's a chocolate bar.
The mint should be for St. Patrick's Day.
I feel like it's violating something.
Because it's green. There you go. All right. Keep
One out of
sending the
three.
stuff. This is great, and
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
M&Ms.
it.
We do appreciate it.
Yes, and you know what M&M stands for?
Huh.
I have no idea, but they also could be WWs. See there? It's like a mom tattoo upside down says, wow.
Okay, we're off. We're
we're
done
done?
here. Yeah,
All right.
that would be for the best before it
Thanks.
goes any further.
Hope we helped.
Yeah, thanks. The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. Is this for real?
This is for real.
Welcome
All
back
right.
to the Todd and Erin Daily Stream. Explain this, though. How could she possibly get a ticket?
Ladies and gentlemen, picture a front yard covered with grass. Upon that grass lays a lazy cat, a feline of the summer, leaning back,
Feline of the summer. That's rather poetic.
enjoying the sunshine upon her. Get that person a ticket.
I'm unclear.
That cat is at large.
The cat was considered at large.
Large.
So what happened?
There's a 1963 law, and she is a misdemeanor. She's a violation.
The cat is a misdemeanor.
Yes. Kate's, she's from Utah, and she is in trouble. She's a criminal now.
The owner actually got a ticket because the cat. Oh,
Was
this is in Murray. Yeah.
Large.
And Milo is family cat. Oh, Milo's got a cat door. She goes in and out. This is a house cat, but she sat on the lawn, and she got a ticket for this.
Ticket because
and it was a misdemeanor because the cat was at large.
at large. Now, first of all,
How hard do you have to scratch for to come up with something to write that ticket?
microchipped, vaccinated, licensed. Yes.
So Kitty's following all the rules, but she was at large, and so she got ticketed.
I think the person who ticketed her was pissed off because they didn't get to be a state trooper. That's what I think.
Really, how deep do you have to dig to find something that
At
you could actually
large.
ticket the cat on the lawn with?
Now-
What's going to happen, though? Are they going to have to pay the ticket?
No, I'm just going to euthanize everyone involved. The owner and the owner's friends.
I think the officer should be required to be chipped as well. I think that would only be fair.
Now, when we grew up, my dog was an outside dog
Really?
and inside.
Oh, okay.
Cat inside, outside. In the neighborhood right now, I know of 3 outdoor cats.
I don't know any outdoor cats.
They're at large.
On our old street, we had one outdoor kitty, but who?
Real estate.
Really?
The cat's name is Todd.
That's right.
I am.
Todd the cat, I'd forgotten.
I am at large.
So there's one cat at large, and of course its name would be Todd. The
That's
misdemeanor,
true.
the rule breaker.
You will not catch me.
So, but yeah, most pets tend to be indoor pets now, but I don't.
At large.
How would that be a ticketing offense?
Who studied that at night? Oh,
In your lonely room because no one invited you to birthday parties?
I'm
What
so
happened
sorry
to you?
you're not a policeman.
What happened to
I'm
you
so
that this is who
sorry.
you became, that you wrote a ticket for a cat on a lawn?
Human remains?
Oh my God, didn't you hear about this?
No, I didn't.
Emery County, this is really terrifying actually because this was last week and number one, it's a young mother because they don't need their nerves, but she was getting up late to feed her baby and
Yeah.
she looked at the light on her front porch and there were human remains there.
What do you mean?
Here's a picture. She's freaking out and sobbing, and she calls the Emery County
don't
Sheriff's
understand
Office.
this.
And they come and investigate, but by then there's like this whole thing spreading. We're like, oh my God, human remains found on the porch, Emery County. Oh my God, what's
Yellow
happening?
tape goes
Serial
up.
killer.
Yellow tape goes up
Everyone's
everywhere.
freaking out. Well, it got so bad and the rumor got so big that the sheriff's department actually had to put out a post-it and go, look, here's the deal.
Right.
Unfortunately, this poor woman lives close to a taxidermist who had skinned a bear for a customer
Skinned a bear.
and then put the remains in the garbage can outside the shop, which to me is problematic.
And then
Apparently a dog, or according to the wording from the sheriff, a group of dogs running loose in the night,
they were at large.
tipped over the trash can and
Got the paws.
dragged some of the bear items
Bits.
to other places.
Bits of tids and bits.
Including apparently her front porch.
And left them there.
And if you look at that picture though, there is a striking similar. I mean, if I could control my heebie-jeebies long enough to do it, I would see that I would call the police too.
Once again, the world ruined by animals at large.
I don't even know what to think now.
Wrong man.
This is awful. These are two stories that I've learned today that just freaked me out. What happens when you are unjustly convicted of a crime?
You say, I am innocent, I will get a lawyer.
And when they finish laughing, they still put you in jail.
And they cost you a huge amount of money.
And this is something you and I have tried to do a lot, especially with celebrity sports figures. If they are accused of something, everyone reports it. But if they are acquitted, we make damn sure, sorry for swearing, but we do. We make sure that we tell you, because nothing sucks harder than being unfairly judged for something you did not do. And nobody ever wants the aftermath where it's like, no, they're innocent.
So what did this guy get charged with?
Kerry Ma, he's 48. He was charged in 2nd District Court with robbery, second-degree felony. Now, this was in connection with a June 4th robbery at a Wells Fargo bank in Ogden. According to the charges, the man who matched his description came in, robbed the bank, ran out with cash.
But they got video of him,
Now,
right?
so here's the thing that's so scary. So the reason all this happened is that one of the Ogden police officers was sharing it with one of his friends from the Harrisville police, which is police chief Max Johnson. And Max goes, I think that guy goes to my church. And he calls, now here's where I think this is odd. The police chief calls Ma's ex-wife and goes, hey, do you have a picture of him that's similar? And neither one of them ever bothered to say, hey, where were you that night? Or were you anywhere around there? No, they just sent the pictures on to Ogden police. He went, he looks like it, we're going to arrest him.
So they picked him up, they booked him.
They booked him. And here's the thing that's so freaky, though. So then 2 days later, after he's been, marinating in jail, the prosecutors suddenly did a complete reversal motion in 2nd District Court yesterday to drop the charge after new things have come to light that require additional information.
Like we asked a question.
They didn't have the common decency to go, he's the wrong guy, he's acquitted, don't. They just kind of went, oh yeah.
That's a little scary.
We're just going to drop the charges. Now,
that's a little scary.
To you, that is not the same of, this man is innocent.
Right.
He was acquitted.
Right.
We are very sorry. It's, we dropped the charges. He's been in jail by now.
2 days.
He spent $5,000 in attorney's fees.
And 2 days in jail.
Trying to find out what was going on. And
wearing orange, which might not be his color.
And the thing that is so awful, don't even joke though. The thing that is so truly awful though, I mean, the guy they kicked at his door, arrested him at gunpoint. Oh. And he spent 2 days going through HE double hockey sticks. Here's the sad thing. Obviously, he doesn't have a great relationship with the ex-wife. He hasn't been able to see his children since.
Right.
A lot of his friends, he said, won't talk to me because they just heard that I was arrested for bank robbery, but they didn't hear that it didn't happen. And his business is home inspection, and he can't. They rescinded his key to get into the lock boxes because he had been charged with a felony. And so this poor man is trying to get his life back together, but he says it's like PTSD. He goes, it doesn't matter what I say, everyone still thinks something else.
Yeah.
So basically, this is his whole life because they picked the wrong picture. I mean, it's got to make you think.
The moral to this is don't look like someone else. That's basically what you got.
Just the fact that they didn't even make a huge mess of this and say, this dude did nothing. He's so innocent. He's just we just dropped the charges.
You want to know how people make money that you are not making?
Tell me.
You know how investors know when they make an investment, let's say someone like Sears. Oh no, let's talk about a company that's still alive. Costco. Let's talk about Costco. The quarterly reviews come out, reports.
Quarterlies are very important, especially in the stock market.
We have made X amount of dollars and we are moving forward, which is a great thing.
Big thing for shareholders.
Right. And after that happens, the stock goes up. But if you buy it beforehand and you know it's going to go up, you're going to make a lot of money. That's where satellites come in.
Isn't that considered insider trading?
Excuse me. That's where satellites come in.
Dun, 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 dun. Now, what exactly do you mean by that? How would you be getting advance information?
People are actually using satellites, Walmart, Target, Costco, before the quarterly reviews. They have access and have purchased the rights to satellite photos of their parking lots. I'll say that again. Satellite photos of parking lots. Not only deciding
Wow.
what size car it is as far as minivan, SUV, or two-door.
Sort of like determining the demographic of who's going in shopping, plus the numbers of who's going in and shopping. That's so sneaky.
75,992 unique stores from 44 major U.S. realtors between 2011 and 2017 have been sampled. So, in other words, in a quarter of the year, photos have been examined of parking lots at your local Target.
Telling whether or not
your car is there.
this is going to be a good quarterly report or not.
You didn't put your cart away, you rotten person. And then they make their purchases, and it's working.
That's so eerie, because you're right, financials are held super secret because it's a big thing. You have to bust it out, and there you go.
That is just nuts.
That's evil genius. I mean, seriously, you're looking all shocked, but you would have totally done that if it occurred to you first.
Well, the whole satellite thing is so weird because public access now is like, I mean, if you look at Google Earth, you know, when I get lonely from my fishing place in my grandfather's cabin.
Square pond.
And I go and I search Google Earth for it. And it's so cool. But now it's being used to make money on
for
the
cruel
stock
financial
exchange.
gain.
It's just mind-blowing.
I have to admit, I never would have thought of that once in my lifetime.
Mars rover.
Is that a new jingle, or are you just making that
I'm
up?
working on it because it needs a name.
Okay.
NASA trying to juice up the whole thing about Mars. Mm-hmm. Raise your hand if you want to live on Mars.
I stayed there for a while. Totally. Terra firm? Oh, yeah. Totally. Really?
No.
I have to wait till you're dead? Okay.
It's like Phoenix. If the power quits, you're dead.
Yeah.
That's
I've
it.
lived there too.
So anyway, NASA is what they're doing is they need a name. They have put on the 6 legs, and they've put on for the rover that's going up in the fall in 2019, and they need a name for it. They've got the wheels on it.
That's kind of cool.
And so they're going from kindergarten to 12th grade, and the students involving there to get a name for the Mick rover.
Don't even say that out loud. What the heck is wrong with
Sponsor it. That'd be so
you? What
funny.
is wrong? Oh, that's the next thing. That's like the movie Idiocracy. That's like the movie Idiocracy, where everybody's clothing has fast food logos on it. What's the difference?
Taco Rover. Taco Bell Rover. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So anyway, and if you feel like you are left out, you can also send your name. It's a Send Your Name campaign. And it will be etched into a dime-sized chip and sent into space.
That's
if you're chosen.
That is so cool.
It's really small because it's on a dime-sized thing, but it will be etched there.
Okay, it's not as cool as Elon Musk's Tesla that went up in his spaceship, but that's still pretty cool.
Your name in space is kind of cool.
Name in space.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right. So
the
there you go.
McRover. Why did you even put that in my head? Because now I will never be able to think of another name for it.
McRover.
Why would you do that to me?
McRover.
That is horrible.
Oh my gosh, that's so
All
funny.
right, speaking of expensive cars, I've been waiting for this. I have kind of a thing for McLarens just because
What is it?
they're really cool cars. It's super close to one of our clan names, and it was Scottish originally.
Oh yeah, this crazy car. It's cost what?
The McLaren, now this specific McLaren cost $250,000. The millionaire who owned it was a 34-year-old man from Vancouver who had waited for over a year for it to be made for him. A year. And so when it was shipped to the dealership and he went in to get his $250,000 car, he's shivering. Don't do that. Now, he's so excited that the first thing he did
Is what? First of all,
hit Highway 1 and slam on the gas pedal.
Yeah.
The
It's
police-
got like 700 horsepower.
Within 7 minutes, the police clocked him at going 161 miles an hour in a 60 per mile hour speed zone.
That's a bit over.
And when they pulled the driver over, they first gave him a $385 ticket for reckless driving and then impounded the car. So he had his $250,000 McLaren
For
for
7 minutes.
before it was impounded.
7 minutes in heaven.
I just want to point out to you, my friend, that along Utah, we have like vast stretches of blank and empty road where you can do anything you want.
Anything you want.
But doing a crowded Highway 1 in Vancouver, British Columbia, was perhaps a mistake.
7 minutes of joy.
7 minutes. That's all he got from a $250,000 McLaren. You're supposed to feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him.
This is the crushing of his youthful dream.
How old is he?
34.
He should know better. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. It's a Todd and Erin daily stream. Oh, seriously.
You're making fun of him. This poor man, that's a horrible thing.
$250,000 for
Dude,
a
it's
car.
and he doesn't even get to play with it.
I haven't washed my car in like 8 months.
Yeah, I know, but it's no McLaren. I'm just saying you do things differently for a McLaren.
To me, it is. And it will go 65. Almost on a good day.
Okay. We're done here.